Hey everybody, I haven't made a review video in a very long time. I think the last one I did was on my watch, and that was years ago. Usually I don't make any review videos on phones. I believe like when I first started my YouTube channel, it was mainly um, videos that were review videos on products that went on the iPhone, and then after that I just didn't really get into it. I just wanted to just create as many random videos as I can. Some of them are crappy, some of them are cool, some of them are okay. Whatever. Let's just get on with this iPhone 6s 128 gigabyte review, honest review. I'm doing this review only because, unfortunately, I do not like this phone. I like it sort of. It's okay. It's just okay. Um, I'm making this video to tell you guys if you guys are thinking about getting the iPhone 6s, um, just wait, please wait, because I have an iPhone 5, the iPhone 5 from when? From 2012, and then I just picked this up. Um, I picked this phone up a week ago, and really the only things that are good with it, yes, it's fast. ID Touch is amazing too. And 3D Touch, hey, I mean, do I use it? No, I don't really use it. I mean, okay, there's some things that you can use it for, like I guess for this, for like new tabs and all that, but you can pop into like text messages and you can pop into emails and all that stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? But that's just a wow factor for the only first time you use it, and then afterwards, it's okay. It's not worth it right now. Um, the best part about this phone though is how quick this ID Touch is. It's really fast. It's actually quicker than that. When you shut off the phone like this and then you push down on it to open it, it just immediately opens. I don't know if the iPhone 6 does that. I've never used the iPhone 6. I'm pretty sure it probably does. Um, the space, you can get the same space in the iPhone 6. Supposedly iPhone 7 will have waterproofing on the phone, and it'll be a different design. In all honesty, I am a little bit of a fan of this design, but it just feels a little heavy in the hand, and it doesn't, I don't know, maybe I'm too used to the iPhone 5, and that was a very small phone. Very small. When I got this, I had to get used to it at first, and I had to do this a lot to bring down the icons and all that with zoom. But other than that, it's exactly the iPhone 6, but just the innards are faster. It has the A9 processor. It has I don't know if it has like how many gigs of RAM. I didn't even look any of that up. Um, After Steve passed away, I told myself I'm just gonna stick with a 5 and not upgrade. Not upgrade ever, because I believe that I don't know if he had his hands in making the 6, but obviously he was a part of the 5. The iPhone 5 when it released, and I'm glad I was a part of that when he was around. But after he passed away and Tim Cook was on board, even with the Apple cords, and it just pisses me off, like the lightning cords and what they're doing now with these phones. That I mean, so what else can I say about this phone other than I honestly want to return it, because iPhone 7, usually they do the releases um, during June, and then they not even release, but they have their keynote and they talk about the release, and then they'll release the new iPhone. I just feel that this is I know it's a 6S speed, it stands for speed, but I mean, how can you do this every year for almost closing in on a decade of doing the same exact phone upgrade the same way as every other phone, and you expect people to shell out $800 for this, or pay up their monthly bill for a phone like this? Now I know that you can have it to where it's like an 18-month or 24-month contract, and then you can do a free upgrade, I believe, and you can do it that way. I think that's what I might just do, because this is a fast phone. It's like I'm on the curtain. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Honestly, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to return this, or do I want to keep it for how like fast and easy it is to use? Because the only reason I really like this phone is just this. That's pretty much it. Because with my iPhone 5, I have to keep typing in my passcode. And I know when people upgraded to the 6 or the 5S, they immediately loved the Touch ID sensor. Even though the sensor wasn't that great on the 5S, I believe it was just it was starting out. So the sensor is what has is keeping me on board basically. But I am still considering returning this for the iPhone 7, which may be, I don't think it will be thinner. I think it'll be, like, I think that what they'll do is they might just get rid of this black bezel. You see, like, the black surrounding, they sort of got rid of it around here. You really can't tell, right? You can tell sort of that it's here, but on the iPhone 5 you can tell, and this part, I wanted to get rid of this. I want them to get rid of this. The whole surrounding black bezel needs to be gone, and it needs to just be a flush screen. It needs to have no buttons on it, no actual physical buttons. It needs to be a heat sensitive touch. I believe it should be that. For the ultimate phone, it needs to not have a camera that's going to be extended out like that, even though that's less than the iPhone 6. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. No, you really can't tell. But yeah, it does protrude a tiny bit, as you can tell, but it's not as worse as the, you can tell from this angle sort of. It's not worse than the iPhone 6, because I believe that's even worse than how they made this. Okay, well, that's my verdict. My verdict is, do not buy this phone. If you are not under contract, if you are going to be under contract, hey, go for the 18-month, 24-month, I don't know, maybe. Or if you have an upgrade, okay, let's say that you have an iPhone 4 and you want a new upgrade, then definitely jump on this. Like, when I had the iPhone 5, I really wanted to upgrade to the 6, but then I decided, well, let's just wait. And once the 6S came out, I just wanted to see what is the difference. You know, is this really worth it? Is it really worth this amount of money? And it isn't. Unfortunately, it's not. And I'm a huge Apple enthusiast. I love Apple products. I really do. I've owned a MacBook since 2007, and I'm still using that MacBook from '07. It's not even a MacBook Pro. It's just a regular old white MacBook that I upgraded to a solid state drive, and I only have 4 gigabytes of RAM. And I still do everything that I can, that anybody can do on their computer. We're probably not intensive graphical stuff or games or anything like that, but it gets the job done of what I do every day. So I'm happy with that. I bet this phone is fucking faster than my laptop. Honestly, this phone is probably faster than my laptop. Graphic wise too, it's probably faster. It's probably more amazing. But unless you're like really into games and stuff, then I do recommend this. Let me move my really comfortable blanket out of the way. This phone, but it is pretty quick. See, well, I guess that's fast, right? Yeah, we don't care about that. But honestly, I don't play much games. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that's my review of the iPhone 6S. iPhone 6S. Thank you guys, and I will try to make more review videos if I can. Alright. I forgot to mention one other thing. I actually put a case on this. It's the Trent case. It's actually a really nice case for the iPhone 6S. $15, not bad at all, right? It's a good case. But I also wanted to talk about quickly the battery life on the phone. The battery life is horrible on the iPhone 6S. When I use it throughout the day, literally it depletes to almost 50%. I guess that's okay by like midday, not even the whole day, but midday. And then it's worse than the iPhone 5 battery, I believe, because iPhone 5 battery, I think it lasted a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe it's the graphical use, or perhaps it's everything that I use on the iPhone. Maybe that's it. Emails and all of that. So I don't know. I try to not really use the phone much throughout the day, and still the battery life was just going down really, really quick. I don't know if it's the phone itself. I doubt that. They even said themselves that the phone, it's well, I don't think they said themselves, but online, like people have been talking about how the battery life isn't that good. With the 6 Plus though, the 6S Plus, I believe the battery life is probably better, obviously, because the battery is bigger. But this one, it's bad battery. It's horrible battery life. Yep.